In Ultimate Team today, EA dropped a Player of the Month Koulibaly, and it has to be said, this card looks like an absolute monster. Insane physicals, really good defending, and really impressive pace. I'm excited to give this card a go today. If you need some coins to improve your Ultimate Team, look no further than IG Vault for the cheapest coins on the market, and if you use the code Kieran at checkout, you'll get yourself a nice little discount off your order. So to get this guy, you have got to submit a decent amount of SBCs, an 87, an 85, an 84 with a Serie A player, and an 83 with an inform. So yeah, we'll discuss his price later on in the video. I've just filled out these squads pretty quickly, and I don't actually know the price. I've just been putting players in and hoping that it's not going to cost too much. But anyway, SBC's complete. Serie A Player of the Month Koulibaly is coming into the squad. Let's get this guy in a team and let's try him out. So this is the team we are going to be using him in. It's a pretty insane side, and it's unfortunately not on my account. It's on my friend Dean's, so a big thank you for him for lending me his account. The chem style we are going to be applying to Koulibaly is going to be the shadow chem style, because let's be honest, his physicals are already insane. We just want to make his pace as big as we can, and yeah, should be good to go. I have actually used his non-inform this year, and it's a really good card. So I do have good expectations for this Player of the Month item. And here it is on the screen right now. Stands at 6'2", so a good height. Has medium high wear crits, so they're pretty good for a defender. Weak foot 3-star is nice. Obviously would for it to be better, but he's a centre back. Doesn't really matter too much. Does have the power header in his traits. Anyway, in-game stats, what is there to see? First of all, we've got pretty good pace. We do have a pretty big pace split, it has to be said, but still for a CB should be pretty quick once he gets going, and obviously that shadow chem style will help out with that acceleration. His shooting is obviously horrific, and to be fair, his passing is not great either. Even for a centre-back, his passing is pretty poor, so his clearances might not be the best. In regards to his dribbling, we've got some interesting stats in there. Nice composure of 85, good reactions of 86 also, but his balance is pretty horrific, and his agility also isn't the best, so on the 10, maybe he'll be a bit slow. We'll have to see how that plays out in game. Anyway, positively, in regards to like defensive stats, they're pretty amazing already. For this stage of the game, they are top draw, and with the shadow chem style, as you can see, some of the stats are already maxed out. Both of the tackling ones are anyway, which is pretty mad. So like end game stand tackle and slide tackle right there. Physicals by themselves, even without a boost, are also really good. 96 strength, really can't get too much better. Aggression is high as well, and their jumping of 84 is pretty good for someone who already stands at 6'2". So that's that. Let's get into some games and let's see how we get on. Now, I'm going to say straight away, my friend Dean is in a much higher division than me in FIFA already, so if I struggle in these games, that's why. But hopefully, with me defending a lot, we will get to, truly test out Koulibaly, so hopefully that will help our cause. Into game number 1 we go, and we are up against this very nice Premier League / League hybrid. Aubameyang is going to be running at Koulibaly for 90 minutes, it seems. Good start for Koulibaly, early intercept, pretty easy, but right place, right time kind of action. Nice intercept there by Zidane, to be fair. Koulibaly goes to distribute, try and switch play. Can we keep this in? Oh, just. Mendy keeps it in, but we can't keep possession. Guys going out wide to Sterling, but Koulibaly comes and deals with him very easily. Gotta say, it does feel heavy in possession, but also feels pretty strong when collecting the ball too. But he was up against Sterling, who's pretty weak, but we expect him to complete that challenge, obviously. Let's try this ball again, shall we? Cross-field pass, this time we actually do keep possession. Nice. Oh, win that, please. Oof, just. Okay, ball goes down the line. It's Aubameyang who's going to try and get past Koulibaly, who's having absolutely none of it. Has the pace, has the strength to take the ball off the Gabonese international. Koulibaly slides in the pass to Mbappe, who gets absolutely wiped out by Kimpembe. Oh, Koulibaly, the edge of the box. Oh, I just could not turn in time to take off a shot with him. It probably would have ended up in Rosette, but would have been nice. Oh, the one-on-one, no chance. Koulibaly just wipes him out. Oh, just got to him, but we've put the ball in a dangerous area, and De Ligt, to be fair to him, pulls off a brilliant reaction stop. And there's half-time. Pretty good first 45 for us there. Koulibaly's making plenty of stops, and we have got ourselves a nice 2-goal lead as well. So, very positive first 45. I'm purposely only running back Koulibaly at this point just to see his pace. So if we concede here, my bad. And it is my bad. But I just wanted to see if Koulibaly could track back fully. It was a stupid thing to do, and if I was in like a more competitive game, definitely wouldn't do it. But I just wanted to, you know, see how quick it was. And to be fair, if Aubameyang took another touch, I think would have caught up to him. So didn't do too bad to catch up to a very quick player. We have a corner to defend now. Koulibaly does exactly that. Ball's coming inside. Aubameyang stood up by Koulibaly and just absolutely annihilated. And there is full time, a very nice and comprehensive 4-1 victory in that game. And I've got to say, Koulibaly played rather well. Obviously the goal came from an error from me. I literally just wanted to test him out just to see if he had enough pace to get back to him. It was a stupid thing for me to do, but other than that one thing, I thought Koulibaly was excellent, and I thought De Ligt was excellent as well. I thought both of them as a pair worked really, really well together. In game, you can definitely tell that Koulibaly's got some pretty insane physicals just by the way he was, you know, just knocking people off the ball. It wasn't even about his tackling sometimes. It was about his physicality and how he just, you know, dispossessed people just by, you know, strength, just pushing them out the way and then the ball coming loose. So yeah, as I say, happy with the debut performance. Let's go then, another game, and this time we are up against just a standard La Liga side, so hopefully we can get the job done fairly simply in this one. Not a fan, not a fan. Oh, big block, big block from Koulibaly there. And eventually we get ourselves the ball. Now let's try this pass, shall we? Hey, successful pass. Nice position in there from Koulibaly. Simple pickup, but like I've said before, right place, right time. You love to see it. Koulibaly goes for the long ball over the top and unknowingly almost sets up Ronaldo. Let's take off the shot here and see what happens. Oh, get ourselves a corner. Well, what a first half that was. We head in at the break with a very nice 3-goal lead. And so far so good defensively as well. De Ligt and Koulibaly once again forming a really, really solid defensive partnership. As you can see, it has not been plain sailing either. We have had 37% possession, but we've just made it count. And as you can see by the expected goals, my opponent's had some chances too. So on another day, maybe could be ahead, but we are limiting him quite a bit with some good blocks at the moment. Also worth mentioning, he is one of them players who seems to only want to do that timed finesse shot. So we are just blocking that as much as we can. Keep it in, keep it in. Thank you. Switch play Koulibaly. Okay. For context, I was aiming down there, and it's gone literally the other end of the field. Weird. Oh, ball shooting behind, but Koulibaly covers nicely for the most part, but the clearance isn't the best, but we do come away with possession. Oh, nice block there. Out of position, but still stretched out to make a key block. Nice. Great tracking back from Koulibaly. We just had a corner for context. Oh, that's a horrible way to lose a clean sheet. These town finesses are just so OP. Balls into the box. Koulibaly with the header. Good save. Well, there is full time. Unfortunately, didn't keep the clean sheet. But other than that, a very, very good defensive performance. So, happy days. Okay, so let's chat about this card then. How did I find Player of the Month, Koulibaly? Really good, to be honest. He is a very, very good one-on-one defender. In those kind of scenarios, he is an absolute beast. He's an absolute monster. A player with this kind of physicals and these kind of defensive stats, like in one-on-one situations, he's going to win them 99% of the time, and that is obviously fantastic. Where this guy can come unstuck, as expected, is on the 10. Someone who's, you know, good with quick feet, good with, you know, well-timed through balls, will be able to get past this guy if, you know, obviously they're patient enough. So that is just something to note there. But as I say, in regards to one-on-one defending, so powerful. He is an absolute monster. Positionally, very good. Never found him out of position. The only time he was out of position was when I pulled him out myself. So very happy with that area of his game. His pace was also very, very nice, and I think I showed that rather well in the footage. It's a shame he didn't catch up to Aubameyang on that instant, but obviously Aubameyang did have a bit of a head start on him, which is obviously fair enough. But for most part, as I say, just a really, really good centre-back card. Aerially also a bit of a monster, won plenty of aerial duels for me, which was really, really pleasing, and was unlucky not to score a goal from a corner. But now it comes down to the point of the video. Is this guy worth the pickup? Well, at the current time on the market, according to Futbin, the SBC cost is around the 150k mark. Now, honestly, I don't think that's a bad price in the slightest, considering his non-inform is about 25k, an inform variant of him would be about 50, 60, 70k, so I don't think a Player of the Month card is that bad value at around the 150k mark. That being said, I think with us being this early in the game, I just don't think it's worth putting that amount of coins into an untradeable this early unless you know for sure that you are going to use this card for at least 2 or 3 months. And if you don't think you will, then just don't do it, because it just isn't worth it at this stage. It's such an early SBC, I just don't think it's worth putting that amount of coins in. I would just get the non-inform for now. Is this Player of the Month card better than the non-inform? Absolutely. But is it worth, you know, like 5 times the price? No, I don't quite think it is. He's still an absolute monster in game, but I don't quite think he's worth to pick up at this stage. Unless you got like loads of fodder in your club, then go for it. But as I say, you've just got to know that you're going to use this card, otherwise it's just not going to be good value for you. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on the 88 rated Player of the Month Koulibaly. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating on it. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you in the next one. Just realised I didn't comment on the passing. Yeah, I probably should do that. His passing was just ridiculously inconsistent for me, and I think you'll have seen that in the footage. Like, one moment he would nail a pass, the next it could go anywhere. I could be aiming up and it could literally go down. So I think that sums up his passing rather well. Anyway, let's do the outro again, shall we? Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.